What is going on, my friends and family, and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk some real with you guys, okay? And I want to get a little bit harsh, maybe a little bit brutal here, because I think this is something that we all need to realize, especially if we are people who are facing acne. This is something that I had to realize was a very harsh truth when I was younger and I first started dealing with acne. When I first started dealing with acne, I was also coming from homeschool and I was going to public school, and so I had no friends, I had no support system, and I basically was locking myself away in myself. I was being alone and trying to just deal with what I had to so I could get back home and get back to what I wanted to do and things like that. And basically, it just puts a cap on your life, puts a cap on how many friends you're able to have, what you're able to do with sports and your interests. It puts a cap on you actually having fun, the amount of fun that you can have. All these things are terrible, and this leads to, honestly, it does lead to depression if you let it lead there. It goes down and down and down, and there's, a certain level where after you get down enough, the farther down you get, the harder it is to get out. Basically, you're digging a hole, and then by the time you realize that, you know what, I'm tired of this hole, I want to get out, I want to see the light, I want to live my life, you're like, gosh, dang, this is a big hole I've dug myself because I've never pushed myself to get out of this comfort zone and to do things that make me uncomfortable. Now, here's where the harsh truth comes in. No one at all is going to come into your life and fix your self-esteem issues or your problems. No one is going to come into your life and tell you what to do, make you as happy as you can possibly become. No one's going to tell you what the right next step is. No one is going to hold your hand and make you famous and make you happy and make you rich and make you reach your dreams or whatever. No one's going to do any of these things for you. And I think a lot of us, we don't expect someone to do something for us, but we don't necessarily take the role of doing it ourselves and being that person for ourselves that forces us to do it. And I think without maybe thinking about it, a lot of us hope, maybe not expect, but hope that someone, something, somewhere, some event is going to change everything overnight and magically, and all of a sudden we're going to be happy and everything's going to be in place the way it should be, and we're going to feel like we have the life that we have deserved and basically been cheated out of because of our acne. None of that, again, is going to happen for you. As much as you do deserve to have, a reward for having to deal with such terrible acne, and you deserve to have everything that everyone else has. But that's not how the world works. So what the point of this message is, right? It's not to bring you down. It's actually to make you realize that. And by realizing that, it's actually supposed to empower you and make you encouraged to take the first steps into controlling your own life. Now, of course, that's extremely difficult. And especially the farther down in that hole that you are, the harder it is to get out. Like I said, if you're depressed, if you're dealing with issues that are deep rooted, it is very difficult. But it's not impossible. And nothing's going to change if you don't change something, right? You can't just stay with status quo if you want something different, right? So when you see this video, I'm hoping that I can ignite something in you to take a small step. You don't have to do it all overnight. You don't have to become the most courageous person. Your end goal doesn't have to be the same as mine, but what you do have to do is identify what is it that you're lacking in your life right now. What are you missing? What would be different if you had the ideal life, right? Write those things down. Maybe 1, maybe 5, maybe 3, but write a couple down and choose a couple that you want to focus on. Then break down what you can do to make that happen. Break it down into smaller and smaller goals. You know what I mean? If it's that you want to all of a sudden have more friends, well, the first goal shouldn't be to immediately go and make new friends right now. The first goal should be to say hi to people more often. The first goal could be to engage with the friends that you do have more often. The first step could be to join communities and groups, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can make it into smaller goals. But I'm going to sum up the video now because I realize I'm talking a lot here. If you do nothing, you cannot expect anything in return. I was there. I wanted to lock myself in my room every day. And what I told myself is, listen, man, you're going to get nowhere doing this. I had to be my own, not a bully, but I had to kind of, slap myself and say, listen, okay, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to feel sorry for yourself because what you're going through is tough, but no one's going to help you because you're feeling sorry for yourself. So let's move forward. We're still going to have bad days. We're still going to feel bad here and there and stuff, but you know what? Force yourself to go to that class. Force yourself to go out to that party and hang out with people. Deal with the fact that people aren't always going to be the nicest, but let that grow you and let that make you the person that you want to become. Use your weaknesses, I wouldn't even call them weaknesses, but use your obstacles, your issues, the things that people make fun of you, the things that make you feel weak, that make you uncomfortable, your weaknesses. Use those, identify those, work on those, and force yourself to address those, because practice makes perfect, and if you don't practice, you'll never make perfect. So start practicing the things that you want to get better at, and I guarantee will live a better life. Even if you have to get hit in the face a few times while running forward, i.e. people make fun of you while you're doing the thing that you want to do, you will always have a better time doing it than sitting on the sidelines and not doing it. That's going to be it for today. I hope this was a motivational little talk. I just had it in me. I just felt like I wanted to get out there. I hope this really resonates with you and kind of changes the way that you look at yourself, the way that you identify and deal with your acne. And if you have anything you'd like to add, absolutely leave it in the comments below. I love you guys so much. And remember, you are not alone. You are beautiful, and you're a part of Team Acne. I'll see you guys in the next video.